now on Fast and Loud.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I have another?
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman make a splash.
Are you kidding me?
As they take the most expensive car in Gas Monkey history to the classiest car show in the world.
I'm still from Texas, sir.
In a bid to become part of the automotive elite.
God, I didn't think I'd be so nervous.
And wind up uncovering the barn find of the century.
There it is. 101.
Wow.
This is the car.
And back in Dallas, the monkeys continue making motorcycle mayhem.
Oh, this is dangerous.
As they finish their competition to see who can build the best bike.
That looks like it hurts.
Will Aaron's Heritage Harley make the grade?
This is a great bike.
Will last week's big blow-up blow over?
If I have to write it down, it'll be on your last check.
Can the Packard survive the grind of Pebble?
I suck at that.
Or will Richard soil the Gas Monkey name?
I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm out. I shouldn't even be here, man. Yeah, where's the pool? Check it out. Front and back. Matching set, Texas 1929 plates. Cool. Look at that. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. 1929. I bought this 29 Packard for one reason, to get me into Pebble Beach, the most prestigious car show in the world. Goal achieved. I'm in. I've got $400,000 into this car and another 30 grand to detail it, and it'll be all for nothing if I don't win at Pebble. If I've ever gambled before, man, well, this is my biggest roll of the dice yet. How are we doing on everything else?
We're ready to go. We're gonna start bagging it here in a minute. Keep it covered up.
Now, in the meantime, where's this motor scooter you got for me? AK and I bought a 2003 anniversary edition Harley Davidson that he's built. 5,500.
I'll do it.
But Aaron's gone rogue on building the Harley and ignored everything I asked him about. And if I have to write it down, it'll be on your last check. And that hasn't helped my stress level one bit.
Write on my last check what it is you want done to the bike.
As for the other guys, well, I pulled 5 bikes out of storage and I'm pitting them against each other.
You've been busy.
They each got 1 bike, $1,000 in 2 weeks.
My mama says I'm a winner.
It's gonna work like this. I'm gonna take all these bikes to the lake auction, and whichever one makes the most profit, well, they're gonna win the prize.
Start over.
My issue with Aaron over this Harley is still unresolved, but I'm gonna take the high road and act like everything's fine and hope for the best. Ooh, learn how to board, longboarding. Oh, this is dangerous. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. On the back fender, I'm deleting all the turn signals, the factory license plate, and the tail light and junction block. So on top of that, though, I think the bike will ride like $1 million. This is a great bike.
All right, man, be cool. Hope you know what you're doing. Well, Aaron seems to be doing some of the things I asked for, but I have to wait to see what he ends up with. Right now, time to check in with the boys and, well, see who's got the best chance of winning. What you got going on, Jeremy?
Building a Harley Sportster.
So I'm blowing through the shop. I'm just kind of checking on each guy one by one. And it seems like the main question throughout the whole process so far is what the prize is. What's the prize, boss? What's the prize?
So what's my prize gonna be?
I don't know what it's going to be, man. Somebody's going to get a good prize. You know me. I'll be fair.
Is even your heart green?
Yeah, I'm accused of just all about the money.
All
What's this
about
guy?
the money.
What are you doing?
I want to scrap the old boring, ordinary fenders and give it a cooler look. Because I've already been teased the last couple days over this deal because this bike was too grandpa looking.
Oh, I thought they were teasing you because you don't know how to ride a motorcycle. I think every bike has its own potential to be cool in its own way. It's just going to be whether they can extrude that coolness through their creativity in only $1,000. God, I'm having fun with this one. A couple of guys got some pretty cool things going on.
I've seen what Mike and a couple of the other guys are doing, so I got to catch up quick.
I'm kind of liking this style. Maybe we ought to do this all the time. What I really like about today is everybody's having fun. They're having a blast. They're getting to do their own little thing and their own creativity. They're not having to, follow sync with whatever Aaron wants to do on a certain car. What exactly is going to make this thing cool?
Being able to jump 80-foot row of cars.
Oh, Evil Kaneki?
Yeah. Yep. I'm getting the jacket made and everything.
All right, dude. It's really lighthearted back there. It's fun, for once to go back there and it's not so much pressure and so horrible and seeing everybody kind of enjoying what they're doing, which is wasting a bunch of my money on a bunch of really motorcycles. Chopper Mania.
Chopper Brody.
Whoa. You went black.
Can't come back now. I sprayed it.
Is that your first paint job?
Yeah.
Sleeves actually used to have a bike pretty similar to that, so I think it shows off his guns or whatever. Oh, somebody's playing to win.
I always play to win.
Dang, it's the right color, dude. That is rad. Who did the seat?
Sue?
Get out.
Yeah,
Those lines are straight.
I know. She did me a good job. Oh, she told me to tell you,
What?
quit being an ass. Okay, I just passing the word.
All right.
You know?
Basically gave Coy the little bike because he's gonna have to help Aaron with the paint job on the big bike. And I figured that since it already ran and drove, that would be the easiest thing for him to fix up or put his little spin on. And spin he did, brother. Whoa, that thing is badass. Hey, if I had to pick right now, you'd be the winner, but I ain't picking right now. All right now, Pebble Beach, here we come. Woo!
This thing's coming together.
I'd say we're about ready to go to paint the front. Just zip the holes together for the badges, so they're ready to go. I'm not going to make any modifications to the tank. And then on the back of it, there was the big taillight and wiring junction block. It was punched out, so that's been filled. The original license plate hole's been filled.
Do you want to keep these?
The rivets on them, I'm fine with the rivets. They don't bother me at all.
Okay.
Because so much of the rest of the bike's very stock. I don't need that stuff to disappear.
Yeah, the seat looks way better.
You know, Richard and I haven't seen eye to eye on this Harley build, and he's still butthurt about my design choices. It's challenging whenever we're not in sync, but after over 80 builds, it's bound to happen at some point. And whether I'm right and he's wrong or vice versa, the proof will be in the price the bike fetches at auction. As for now, well, I think I've made all the right decisions for this build. You know, interesting thing you asked about the rivets. They didn't cause me any trouble in the back, but they are in the middle of my...
And they're gonna be right in our graphic.
Yeah. You want to get stripped and then get all the crap off of it, and then I'll dig them out?
Yeah.
All right. Richard's none too happy with my plans, but I'm going to go with my gut. He'll thank me for it later. Here, I'll haul it over there.
The hose comes off, doesn't it?
So Coy's going to handle the paint while I hop on the red eye. It's time to do a little elbow rubbing.
It's a pretty nasty job.
Well, here we are. I rented one of the finest mansions on the Monterey coast to house me and my posse while I hobnob with the high rollers at the Pebble Beach Concourse d'Elegance. If you're gonna learn to play with the big boys, you gotta learn to live like one, too. Oh, man.
Thanks, Jeeves.
Oh, this is wonderful.
It is fine
Thank
today.
you, Jameson.
Beautiful.
It is wonderful.
Mortimer, how are you?
Oh, just fine.
Hello,
thank
sir.
you. Good morning. Good day.
What do you think, Dad? Oh, thank you,
Love
sir.
it. You're
How
welcome.
about you?
Hello, sir. Can you announce me as Sir Dennis Collins?
Okay. Sir Dennis Collins.
Thanks for having me.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, hello. This is Rawlings.
Thank you, Jeeves. I appreciate it. It's
Oh,
quite lovely.
you're so welcome.
Are you kidding me? What is that?
Maybe a beer.
That's what I'm talking about, my man. Yeah, where's the pool? Whoa!
Yours looks really naked.
It is kind of naked right now. I'm polishing a naked bike.
Wait a minute, what? So I'm building this Harley Sportster, and everything's a lot harder than I thought it would be. I have no idea what I can use my fabrication skills to kick everyone's ass and steal the prize. This looks so bad. If there really is a prize. Right now, I'm trying to pull the dent out of this tank using this stud welder and slide hammer. It's a pretty simple technique. That ain't holding. At least it should be simple. Damn it. Screw it.
You know, I'm sort of the quiet guy at the garage, but that's kind of my secret weapon. I'm gonna fly in under the radar and steal the prize. The bike won't win any beauty contest, but who needs a pretty bike anyway? I just chopped down the front fender. It was a little bit too stock and long, so I had to shorten it up and make it more sleek. Way better. That way, I might have a chance at winning this thing instead of a big old bulky, ugly bike.
Chopper style, chopper style. So I end up with this custom chopper, which makes me a shoo-in to win this thing. The The good news is these kind of bikes are worth more right off the bat. The bad news is you're already tied to a certain style of bike. So I decided to black it out and get rid of the sharp edges and the cheesy graphics that scream 90s. What I'm doing now is reattaching the suspension components to the painted frame. Man, I am so pumped. My bike's coming together pretty fast. These guys are gonna be amazed. They're gonna turn around 1 second, and it's gonna be all put together. I've got a little bit of experience with this, so I got a little bit of an advantage. You know, not that I'm better than them, but I've actually done this kind of stuff before, so may the best man win. Yeah.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, Richard makes the scene at the most prestigious car show in the world.
Here we are.
The Holy Grail event.
Oh, man, here we go.
Then takes his prize Packard out for a gear grinding tour.
I suck at that.
And back at the shop, Motorcycle Mayhem lives up to its name.
Whoa! Unbelievable. Well, dude, here we are. Don't scratch anything, I can't afford it. We made it to the Concours d'Elegance, the creme de la creme of car shows. The richest of the rich bring the finest cars in the world here to be seen and judged.
Unbelievable.
My $400,000 one-of-a-kind Packard made the cut, but I tell you, we're swimming in multi-million-dollar cars here. I'm feeling like a little Nemo in an ocean full of sharks. Here we are. Pretty good position, really.
I would say it's a pretty good spot.
Aaron, the guy from Inner City said we had a small leak on the hydraulics.
We talked about it in the back, and it's the chassis lubricant for the shackles. It's not a big deal. They managed to get it wrapped up last night, and it's fine.
All right, cool. We'll leave it alone. Let's me and you go get registered. You just double check what Inner City said, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Best cars in the world.
Dude,
Incredible.
how many hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cars do you think there are in this line?
Literally hundreds of millions.
So this morning, all the cars lined up here to take the tour. 70 miles up and around the Monterey coast, starting and ending right here in Pebble Beach.
First time. It's the Holy Grail event.
Oh, man, here we go. 7 in the morning, you're
There
already
it is.
holy grailing. Hello, ladies. Finish it without breaking down, and you get extra points with the judges. Now, that could be important because this is a car show, after all, and I'm competing against 6 other cars in my class. And I've got no class. Holy cow, this is rad.
It's gonna be a good day.
There's Ferraris, there's Cobras, there's everything worthwhile and car-like on the planet right here. Even that. I don't even know what that is.
Look at the chrome work on that.
That's amazing.
This is insane. Insane.
All right, you gotta look at this Shelby right here.
This is the one Jason Aker did, right?
Yeah, Jason did this before he came to your shop.
Wow.
66 seal number 1.
So Jason Aker did this.
Yeah, Jason did this car.
Now he works for me.
There you go.
Bam.
Killing it.
This is unbelievable.
He does good work.
Right? What's going on, Rod?
Mr. Rawlings, good to see you, brother.
Hey, man, you're the reason I'm here.
Well, I'm glad you guys are here.
How are you, sir?
You remember Rod Egan from Worldwide Auctioneers? He had my Packard on the block back in Auburn, Indiana, where I got the car. So he's kind of the reason I'm here at all. This is unbelievable.
It's
the whole
you'll
thing.
never see a selection of cars like this. There was people that came from Switzerland, from Holland on the tour, shipped their cars all the way over just to drive them all with us all the way down.
Just a quick reference number, because this is what you do in the auction business. We're thinking there's at least $100 million on the tour. Is there 200?
Way more. So there's probably close to 300 cars on the tour. The average car being at $1.5 million, because some are 20 and GTOs are 55 or 75 million.
Well, I missed that mark, didn't I?
You're hundreds and hundreds of millions. There's
So that's $450 million worth of cars on this tour.
well, more
Really?
for sure. Well, you got to look at all the special cars. This is an average car, and it's like $1.5 million.
Cool, man. Hey, thanks to you and Worldwide, I'm here.
Of course.
Fulfilling a lifelong dream.
Good to see you, Rod.
See you, boys. Enjoy this.
Later, Rod.
See you guys. Take care.
We're on our way on the Tour de Elegance.
I think I got the best seat in the house.
I think you do. It's a 70-mile drive reserved for a privileged few. My 29 Packard is in tip-top shape, but I got Erin along just in case. She's no trailer queen, but I'm still gonna treat her nice. Golly, I still haven't mastered that.
There's a little bit of throttle work to get it in there too.
Yeah, I know. I'll get there. God, I suck at that. I suck at that.
This time, Richard's right. He sucks at it.
God dang it. God dang, why can't I get that right?
But I'm no driving instructor. I'm a mechanic. So as long as she's running, I'm gonna enjoy the ride.
Wow!
Yeah, not a bad way to spend a morning. I love this car. I think this is probably the most beautiful car we've ever had.
I'm enjoying my life so much right now. It's a great day to be alive. You just went through a 30-mile-an-hour curve at 53 miles an hour.
I didn't even feel it.
That was pretty impressive.
Man, you count the car and all the jewelry and the wives and the house that we got and the car and everything else, and we're still just early beginners in this. Golly. Might as well be in the track home.
We made it. Didn't get in trouble, didn't break down.
Oh, yes.
Wow, the Packard did not break and ran perfect.
Well, that's because it's American ingenuity at its finest right here, sir.
I agree.
We've done a lot of cool things. This is pretty near the top.
It
That
doesn't
was
get
cool.
any better. Judging is still a day away, so while AK heads back to finish the Harley, tomorrow I'll have time to pull a fast one on all the high-class car hounds around here. What's that?
Look at that.
Because Dennis and I are going to check out a car that absolutely no one else knows about. Wow! Woo!
Last week, Richard challenged us to a contest to see who could build the best motorcycle while he was away at Pebble Beach. And because I'm awesome, my trike is almost done. All that's left to do is some decals. I already painted it green, which is Richard's favorite color, so now I'm gonna rename it after Richard's favorite piece of paper.
My bike's starting to come together. I got the tank on, and I even got the engine running. It's putting out a little bit of smoke, but that's normal, right? I should probably take it outside.
Man, me and Kiki, the two body shop guys, are beating the mechanics at their own game. Our two bikes are both already up and running. Meanwhile, Charles is trying to get his chopper started. Jason still don't know what he's doing. And Jeremy's supposed to know what he's doing.
Wow, that's bad.
But it don't look like it.
Oh, this floor feels good. Somebody turn out the lights.
Whoa! I can get used to this, man. Give it a shot. Woo! Yeah, that was no good. You gonna drink that?
No. Texans.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
That's the car, right?
Richard and Dennis have a chance at scoring a numero uno luxury car.
Race here number one, dude.
If Richard doesn't blow the deal.
You either got to go shake hands or give up.
And Motorcycle Mayhem looks like a non-starter.
One cylinder.
The judging on the lawn isn't until tomorrow, so while everybody else is hobnobbing it up at Pebble Beach, Dennis and I are doing what we do best. We're on our way to try to seal the deal on one of the rarest barn finds yet. All right, dude, well, you brought me out to Monterey and you said this is another holy grail, number one. Where are we going?
We're going to look at dual Gia serial number 1.
Dennis brokered this deal, and he says his seller is so squirrely, I'm not allowed to negotiate. The price? Well, that's the price. And it's so hush-hush, the seller says I have to keep the price tag a secret, too. For those of you who never heard of one, a dual Gia is a Dodge chassis built in America with Italian styling. That's a dual Gia. In 1956, the dual Gia was the single coolest car in existence. Lots of famous celebrities own one, even the original Tricky Ricky. Only 117 were ever made, and the one we're going to see is supposed to be numero uno. But it's in Monterey. How in the hell does this car sit here and not get sucked up? Every car guy in the world comes to this.
Because nobody could find it.
Why?
Because it was titled under its engine number, and everybody that searched under its serial number, it never came up.
Everybody that wants a car of any sort is here right now.
No, nobody knows about this car.
Dude, if we buy it, I want to just spray paint Gas Monkey on the side of it and says, beat you.
This car, when it originally came in, was titled under its engine number, which is not available, and that's why nobody ever found it.
And you know why? Because it's in California, and you people are crazy out here. You want crazy? There's no dickering. The price is the price. And you know how much I like to dicker. There's no negotiating, you said.
I agree. We would not try to negotiate the price when we got here. So we just need to look at the car, and you and I agree we're either going to pay it or not.
There wasn't going to be any negotiating when we got out here. If the car is what they say it is and it looks right, the price is the price. Are you kidding me? They just sold one for like $500, didn't they?
Something like that.
Now, this car might not be as expensive as my Packard, but it's just as rare. Richard Rawlings.
Richard Mader, nice to meet you.
Rich, how you doing?
My grandfather, Jack Mader.
Jack, sir, how are you?
My name's Richard Mader. My family's selling a 1956 dual Ghia, the number 101, the first one off the assembly line.
So that's the car, right?
Yes. Papa's had it for about 30 years in the garage. You know, decided it was probably time for somebody to get it out of the garage and put it together. And
well, came here to take a look at it, so
there you go.
We can go crawl around it.
Yeah, please do. Help yourself.
Well, you know where I'm going to go first.
This car's been sitting in that garage for 30 years.
I'm going to look at the number. There it is. 101.
Wow.
This is the car.
Hey, Rich, you think we can drop this car down and roll it out?
Yeah.
The history of this car is also absolutely incredible. The owner of Dual Motors, this was his car. He gave it to an artist, Sasha Lotman, who painted a portrait of his wife and happened to live in Monterey. Years later, Sasha made it a gift to Papa, and it's been tucked away here ever since. So this car has never, ever been for sale.
It is serial number 1, dude.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it really is. So what was really cool about the dual Ghia is it was uber exclusive. They only made like 117 of them total. It was so cool and so rad, and it was American powered, Italian design.
It was the second highest priced car you could possibly buy in the U.S. Pebble Beach, 1961. Gene Caroselli, the guy that owned Dual Motors, this was his actual car before he gave it to the artist, was going to come out here, and here's why he couldn't. He said, "I'm sorry, I can't make it. Our labor contract with the Teamsters / Jimmy Hoffa comes up for renegotiations, which I am not looking forward to." Freaking cool is that?
That's pretty cool. It'd been cooler if Jimmy Hoffa was in the trunk.
Did you look?
Yeah, I looked.
There's a ton of good paperwork here. It's the real deal. Yeah,
Can you give me a second? Let me talk to Dennis for a minute. All right, sorry, guys.
Help yourselves.
The car was exactly what it's supposed to be. All the pieces are there, all the chrome's there. This car, while it's very scary looking, is a very easy restoration for us because it's all there.
You just need to decide if you want to tackle the restoration or not.
Well, if there's no negotiation in this, then we either got to go shake hands or give up.
Dude, I talked to him like 3 times on the phone, and he said if you try to negotiate with my dad, that he will get upset. I think we go in there and try to mess with him, we may lose the car.
Dude, it's a lot of money.
Don't go up there and try to back him up. You just need to shake his hand. No, seriously, we just need to say, look, we're in.
Well, all right, let's do it. Fine. Part of the deal is I can't tell you the price, so let's leave it at this. It's not as much as a Packard, but in terms of the big investments I've done over the years, it's right on up there. Car is what it is, and we agreed on the price on the phone, so we'll take it.
Sounds good, brother. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Thanks
awesome.
for your time.
Good man.
Yes, sir.
And
Thank you for being a caretaker of this fine piece of art.
So I think both parties today won, and I'm excited that it's going to get done, and I'm going to be able to take my grandfather down to Texas with my dad and my son and get to see it done.
Telling him to go over there and just shake the hands and take it, I'm so proud of you that you actually did that, because I think if you went over there and beat him up, we would have lost the car, and I would not have been happy about that.
If you think about it, though, I got the coolest thing in the world because I take your money, and then I do the car, and then I sell it, and then I give you your money back, and I keep half of what's left. This is a great deal for me. I'm gonna drink beer and make half the profit on that car. I absolutely might be the smartest guy in the world. I figured out how to drink beer and play with cars and get paid.
I don't know about smartest guy in the world, but I think it's a pretty good move.
Once the Packard successfully completed the tour, my job at Pebble was done. So I scurried back here to Dallas to get in on the rush to finish the bikes.
One cylinder.
Well, that didn't take long. Running on one cylinder. Let's see which one it is. It's only got front cylinder. A quick test showed the front cylinder had 0 compression. Luckily for Charles, his chance of winning the prize is still alive because adjusting the push rods will allow the valves to seal properly. Okay, let's set the valves. This bike will be ready to roll by tomorrow. Hell yeah.
How's that? It's good, sir. It's very good. A little behind the ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's good.
You're looking good.
Well, I'll finish up with the how's the father. If you'll go get me another beer. I can do this.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
You get the beer.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
I'm still for Texas.
Judgment Day arrives for the Packard, and Richard is feeling the heat.
God, I didn't think I'd be so nervous.
And then Jeremy's bike really fires up the competition. In 2014, a 62 Ferrari 250 GTO sold for what record price at Pebble Beach? Was it A, 26 million, B, 33 million, C, 38 million, or was it D, 41 million? In 2014, a 62 Ferrari 250 GTO sold for what record price at Pebble Beach? The answer is C, selling for a staggering $38.1 million. This record breaker was one of only 39 Ferrari 250s ever made.
Morning.
Whoa. Man, you are the man.
Gotta have some champagne at Pebble, right?
Absolutely. Really?
Oh, man.
I'm still for Texas, sir.
Well, congrats to y'all for having the car here and getting accepted. It's outstanding.
On the lawn at Pebble at only 46. Here we are, Pebble Beach, Sunday, on the lawn. Lifelong dream come true. This is cool. Did it myself. Not like some of these young kids that the daddy just gave them the money.
Even better.
There you go. Well, let's see what we're up against. This one's pretty rad, dude.
It's incredibly rad. I think this car's probably a $3.5 million car.
Golly.
Unbelievable. A $3 million car. Mine's like a $400,000 car. Where I come from, that's still a mighty expensive parking spot. But today's Judgment Day for reals. The judges are here with their checklists, clipboards, and uptight attitudes. There's 7 other cars in our class, and I think we got a real strong chance.
We're going to check, fit, finish, tires, paint, and, of course, authenticity is a big part.
Richard's in the open Packard class. He's got a killer car. It's very correct, but it's not fresh. And it's also not the most expensive, so there's a few things going against him, so.
Open the hood on the driver's side, and then we're going to check lights.
Yes, sir. They went through my car with a fine-tooth comb.
Wiper.
Manual.
Got tail lights? How about brake light?
Thorough isn't the word for these judges. First, they find a light not working. Uh-oh.
Driving lights. There you are.
But then, one cat asks what time it is. Well, sir, I have 10 till 9. And I'm like, the clock doesn't work? They're gonna ding me because an 80-year-old clock doesn't work. God, I didn't think I'd be so nervous. It's my first time here, though, so.
Richard's car's not a perfectly restored car. It's a killer car, but it's gonna be tough.
Thanks a lot for bringing it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Car did everything it's supposed to do. Right on. Well, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
The hard part's over with. I can't do anything else the rest of the day but enjoy the lawn, look at some killer cars, and, oh, wow, they have mimosas over there. That's cool.
It's actually starting to look like a bike.
Dude, I tell you what, once we get the badges on it, man, it's It looks pretty nice. I can't wait to get the fenders on it. But other than that, it's ready to start after this. Put the brake pedal on and the peg on this side. Changed the clutches already, so that and the exhaust, which is a couple minutes.
All right, well, hurry up. I'm ready to ride with you.
I know. Hey, I need somebody out there to catch me.
I don't know if I can do that.
See ya.
Charles's chopper is just about roadworthy. We've adjusted the valves, done a compression check, so pretty much all that's left, well, is to fire it up.
Finally, we have ignition. Time to get this thing out of the road and wreck it. Just kidding. I'm not Jason. I'll be fine.
You're about the last one, dude.
Yeah, it's getting late. I want to fire it, but I've got a problem. My carburetor.
I see lots of problems.
I'm ready to start it, dude. Timing set, point set.
Well, fire it up then. I mean, is there like some kind of protection over here?
No.
Yeah, here, hold on.
So we'll see if that works out. Really?
Okay. If you have gas issues.
Man, it's a champ. What do you think of that?
I know at home this doesn't look safe, but let me assure you, it's not. Yep. That's why I had a helmet on.
Do we get some fire?
Yeah, got some fire.
That's all I was trying to get tonight, was get it to fire.
No, we got fire. Like, it shot fire out.
So basically, I've got 1 day left. I just have to rebuild the carb tomorrow and hope for the best. It could be worse. I mean, I could be Jason.
So I'm waiting on the judges' results. Here on Pebble Beach, on the lawn, with the finest cars in the world. This is the richest of the rich with the best of the best. I shouldn't even here. I should just give up now.
Well, Richard generally has the Midas touch, so he figures he can just freaking roll in and win. It's not the case here. I tried to tell him beforehand that it's probably not gonna happen. He's like, oh, I'm gonna win. He's my best friend in the world, but Richard's style and personality at Pebble Beach, it's a little bit of a train wreck. So he's the only guy using his car as a bill holder and as a koozie at the same time and sitting on it. This is a whole different ball game here.
I don't think we got it. Or I got it. I think I lost. They say at 1:30, people are gonna come by and they're gonna tell you who's what, and you're gonna either get to go up or not. And you know what happened? Nobody came and told me to go up.
I think you did great. I'm incredibly disappointed in myself that I didn't bring you a mum that says personal best, so I'm just gonna do this. I think you did very well.
Yeah, they pulled the other 3 cars out, so.
Just being here literally is winning already. Just getting accepted is amazing.
I didn't even make it in the top 3.
You cannot be disappointed here. You just can't.
I really am kind of disappointed.
Why? The fact that you're here is absolutely amazing. I'm proud of you, brother.
I know, man, but we didn't win.
You can't win the first time out every time. It'd be like winning the Kentucky Derby the first time. It's just not going to happen. Knowing Richard as I do, he's going to get after it, try to restore the best of the best. I don't know what it's going to be, and be back here next year and try to win. Come on.
I don't know.
Be happy. It was a total success. The whole weekend was. Don't go that way. Go the wrong way.
No, I'm out. If I can't win, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm just getting out of here.
You're just going to disappear?
I'm out. Next year, I've got a couple ideas, you know. I know where a few things are hiding away. Maybe dual gear number 1.
It's going to get hot in there.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, the maiden voyage of Charles Chopper might sink any chance for a win. And Motorcycle Mayhem has Aaron at the end of his rope.
That is what I'm talking about. Nice little soaky in the hot tub.
It's gonna be so romantic. It's gonna be nice. Holy ha!
Hey, what's up?
Are you kidding me? What are you doing? There's like 9 bathrooms up there.
But this was just this kind of little, like you said, it's romantic. I want a little me time, so. Yeah, don't worry, I'm done.
I'm out. I'm out.
Maybe we go to the pool?
Yeah.
Just more me time talking about romantic.
gonna hit these toenails for me?
I'm practically the last one done with my bike, but it's finally finished. I almost feel bad for the other guys in the competition. With a kick-ass bike like this, there's no way I could lose. Okay, that happened.
What's the deal, dude? I was in there lighting the fire and I heard somebody got hurt.
Skidded out a little bit.
What?
Caught the primary on my leg.
Ooh, that looks like it hurts.
That's all right. It's not too bad.
I got some antiseptic. It was the only thing I had at my desk.
You're kidding me, right?
I got you, man. Come on, just hike it up there. Ready?
God. That didn't help. That didn't help.
It burns so good, though.
Oh, that didn't help.
I got more antiseptic if you need it.
Killing me, man.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I have another? Thank you, ma'am. Can I have another? Thank you, ma'am. Can I have another?
What do we know?
The bike's missing.
We haven't seen the bearded wonder in 2 days.
We're missing a whole lot of Miller Lite.
All right, let's split up. Got a lot of ground to cover, but I need to know that every one of you will die for the man next to you.
We're all in, brother.
All right, mount up. Let's get a hold.
God, that's so nasty. Gobble, gobble.
Yeah, I found it. Fipses, get here now. Ha, I got you. Now, that is what I'm talking about.
Richard! Hey, Richard! Hey! Hey, thank God you're here! Hey, you can save me and the bike! Hey! Hey! Guys!
Whoa! I think this calls for a little celebration.
Richard!
This got really awkward.
Richard!
You know, I know you saw me there.
Maybe. But now, we're whole. Woo! 2003, 100-year anniversary, Harley-Davidson motorcycle. This was their anniversary edition because it was their 100-year anniversary with the Harley-Davidson. I kind of had my ideas, but you know what? You don't tell AK those because you're not going to get them. Basically, he had his own style that he wanted to build, so here's what we got. $5,500 is what we paid for it. My bet at auction, less than that.
And for all these builds, it was inevitable. We wouldn't see eye to eye. But I stand by my choices. So lowered the bike in the front 2 inches, lowered it in the rear 2 inches as well. We have shaved fenders front and back, tombstone taillight. We've repainted the bike completely. A little bit of a throwback paint job style, but it's not an exact copy of anything. Tanner's pinstripe, ape hangers, new seat. Generally, that's about it.
A turn caught been loose on the 2003. It's not a 6-man build. I mean, it's a motorcycle. So what I did was rounded up all the stuff that was just laying around the shop. Basically, I let each guy pick a motorcycle, gave him a $1,000 budget, and told them to do their damnedest. And here it is, their damnedest. You know, and everybody did something pretty cool, so let's just start with Mike Coy and his Honda Trail 50.
I started with a little Blue Z Honda Trail 50, and now you got the trike green Monster Hondo.
But you misspelled Honda.
No, that's the Hondo.
Oh, got it.
Like a $100 bill.
There you go. That's probably all it's worth.
I ended up with the 79 Sportster. Little dirt bike inspiration on the handlebars, stretched the tank, got a new seat, put some new tires on it, and ran through the engine. Too bad I forgot to run through the transmission, but hey, other than that, it's pretty nice.
In the early 2000s, this bike would have been considered kick-ass. Well, we had to change it up a little bit. Basically, had to go through and make it Gas Monkey style. Black paint that I painted myself, powder-coated the wheels, made sure the bike was running right, and it turned out badass.
When Richard threw us this project, the Triumph really stood out to me. I really liked the bike. I liked the classic style. I decided to restore it back to original, brings the most value that way, and hey, I got here without killing myself, so I must be doing something right.
I started off with a 1972 BMW R75. It had a big, ugly windjammer on it. The motor was locked up, the carbs were locked up, so I fixed all those things, took about 100 pounds of ugly off of it, gave it a nice paint job, threw progressive shocks on the rear, some aggressive tires, and got the scrambler bike I was looking for.
I told the guys that I was going to give them a prize for the best motorcycle. It was really hard for me to choose, so I came up with a really good plan. Guys, all these bikes, well, we're going to take them to Leak Auction, and we're going to sell them at no reserve, and we'll see if Aaron was right or wrong. So I think the proof in the pudding is going to be which bike brings more profit. And the prize, something near and dear to my heart. One thing that I most care about in this world. That's right. The winner gets 10 crisp $100 bills.
Because he's cheap-ass monkey.
So since these bikes are going to auction, we're not quite there yet, and we don't know who the winner's going to be, but we are at the Bar and Grill, and I think it's time for a cold beer and a shot of Gas Monkey tequila. Come on in, guys.
Hey, but wait.
What?
We're on a bunch of motorcycles.
I got a mater for that. Let's call him. He can pick them up.
Works for me.
Never drink and drive. What the hell?
Next week on Fast and Loud.
Let her rip. Tater chip.
The garage is swept up in auction fever as the monkeys scramble to build a sleek 69 Riviera before the auction starts.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But the Buick threatens to blow the deadline and blow up in their faces.
Oh, that's a fight. It's unhappy.
And the payoff to Richard's Motorcycle Mayhem Challenge all comes down to this. When the monkeys wait to see which bike claims the prize and which comes up short. Sold! Right now on Fast and Loud.
How do we get out of this death trap?
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman hammer down as auction fever hits the garage.
I hope y'all brought some money.
And they race to revive a cool 69 Riviera.
Lunch monster.
In time to make the auction block. Meanwhile, Richard's chopper challenge continues.
Whichever one makes the most profit gets $1,000. That's why we're here.
When the monkeys battle to see whose bike brings in the biggest bucks.
Jason, you're setting the bar high, buddy.
And last but not least,
I want to get my bike built the way I want it.
the Rogue Harley build that spawned the biggest fight in Gas Monkey history
I don't know what your bike's going to bring, and I don't really care.
reaches its final conclusion.
May the best monkey win. Look at this place.
Was this Chino Valley?
Chino Valley, Arizona. Need to plan trips like this in the summertime. We can ride our scooters.
I don't know if my bike can pull a trailer.
So we've been pretty busy lately, building bikes and strutting our stuff at Pebble Beach. But now the Leak Auction in Dallas is just around the corner. We were already planning to bring all the bikes we just built during Motorcycle Mayhem, but I also promised him that I would bring a special car just for the occasion, which is why you're joining us on a road trip to Arizona. We got a tip on the old interwebs like usual. People say that, they know somebody that has some cars for sale. But this wasn't just anybody. He's a custom car builder named Michael Gale Black. He helped design the original Batmobile in the 1960s TV series while he was working at the legendary Barris Custom Industries in California. They built a lot of famous cars you've seen on TV. I mean, if we could bring a Barris car to the lake auction, that would sure blow everyone away. I talked to him briefly on the phone. I was like, cool, man. I said, if you're willing to sell some of this stuff for real, I said, we'll jump a plane.
Sounds like an interesting old dude. I'm happy to be here. I'm curious to see what he's got.
Lawnmower in the yard. And right next to a mortuary, too. Gonna need that eventually.
Yeah.
Cool.
How do we get out of this death trap?
I don't know. What kind of rental car is this? Hello?
Hi.
Hey, guys, how y'all doing?
Good.
You must be Mr. and Miss Black.
I'm Michael Gail Black. That's Mary. I'm white boy. My name's Black. Thank you very much. Okay?
Right on.
Okay.
Awesome. So we get to Chino Valley and we meet Mr. Black, and he does have quite a bit of car stuff laying around. What's up with the Jaguar there? I mean, everything from, not car stuff like tractors. Is this some kind of dune buggy? To a car from the Northeast that's a full custom.
This car was built by a guy called Corky, Richard Corky.
That's crazy. What else we got? Now that is pretty wicked. 57, right?
Yep.
Oh, wide body vet.
This is interesting.
Well, this is my grandfather's car, 28, Model A Roadster pickup. I bet you I drove 100,000 miles with this car before I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
I was going everywhere.
Mr. Black is clearly in his happy place surrounded by all these cars, and whatever's in that little red cup seems to make him happier. He's got a pretty crazy speedster that he's built himself over the years. Wow. Have you driven this car?
Nope. I've been here for 50 or 60 years doing my okay? This is my prototype, metal, Bondo covered. Forever. I just like cars. This is a 54 Merc, section from 0 at the taillight to 2 3/4 in the front.
That's excellent. We went through, saw it all, and now it's time to get down to, what can we buy? The one that I think stood out to both of us was that speedster that he's building. I like it. It's interesting as hell. It's kind of cool.
You know where this came from?
Tell me.
All the hot rods. What did we do, okay? The 34s, 32s. Nobody's went and done the Indy cars of the 50s. I like that look. Long hood, the body tail.
I love the 50s Indies cars.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to find one in a garage somewhere, and I hadn't found one yet.
You're in the garage, you found one.
This is close. So what are you saying on this little ride here?
Probably 180.
$180,000.
Yeah.
You gotta make me a better deal than that.
No.
We started trying to talk some numbers. He's talking $180,000. I mean, it's just not gonna bring that. It is really, really cool.
How many cars are you gonna find like this one?
I mean, even the two Chevys that me and Aaron are leaning on right now, I mean, we bought and sold hundreds of them. I know exactly what the number needs to be able to advance it, once I get it home to Dallas. And
80 grand.
He's way off of that, 400 and 500 times, what the market rate is.
Okay, you don't want that car.
And, the Jaguar interested me, but how much is that?
35,000 will work.
No, 3,500. It's not going to get that bought either. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still attached to the stuff, and he's still having fun with it. So
you'll come back. I know the game. You'll come back.
Well,
say yes. Thank you.
Yep, I'll come back, sir. You got any cold beer around here?
Yeah.
Always.
Thanks for the tour, sir.
We gave it a shot. A little bit of loss for us as far as the money and the time and the travel to get here, but you never know.
Okay, that was a complete bust, and we still need something to build for Lake.
Well, I do have an interesting car coming in a couple of days, but I wasn't really planning on building it.
Well, maybe it's time to rethink that.
Hey, Aaron, guess what showed up while you were at lunch? So check it out. A 69 Buick Riviera.
I don't think that we've ever had one of these.
I have never owned one. I had a few 64s and 5s.
I have, yeah. We've had the earlier ones.
But this one's badass. It's a big block car, power steering, power brakes, AC, bucket seat, consoles, black, white. When I picked up this 69 Riviera for 10 grand, I was thinking it's going to be a quick flip. But now that I'm staring down the lake, is it Lake? I can never remember how to say it. Anyways, now that deadline's approaching, I'm thinking, why not build this? It's got a lot of potential.
What motor's in it?
430 4-barrel.
Huh.
How cool is that?
I've long believed that Riviera is adult's hot rod. The thing about the Riviera is, well, it's kind of an odd breed of car. They were sold as luxury cars for a certain type of guy. The guy who wants to go camping and off-roading, but still wants power steering and a smooth ride. They also feature some really cool amenities, like concealed headlamps that flip down when you turn them on.
Those are so bitchin'.
It's not a Mustang, it's not a Camaro, which are cheap kids' cars. They're flashy to be flashy. These things were sexy on a whole different level.
Well, shall we build it?
Yeah, let's go for a drive.
You drive. You're the one that's got to check it out. Let's go for a ride. Let her rip.
And radio works and everything.
Sonomatic. Sonomatic.
Tell you the truth, it's a lot more solid than I thought it would be.
It's a pretty rad car. I mean, man, when this car was brand new, I bet it was sick.
Is that Sue walking down the street here?
Hey, stupid clown. I saw Ass Monkey drive by. He don't even offer me a ride. Stupid clown.
It's actually getting cold.
I think it drives great.
I'd drive it every day.
So we both agree that we love the car. Now we just got to figure out what we're going to do.
Woo. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
I like this.
So check it out. Me and Aaron just took it for a ride, and we decided, let's do something with it.
Where are the headlights? Someone put them in wrong. Open the hood. They're pointing at the sky.
Here's the thing. I want to take it to the leak auction. It's coming up in about 6 days.
Well, isn't that cool?
Yeah. So we're going to have to play this one smart. Right, Aaron?
Yeah, that sounds great.
The way I see it, this car's got a lot of potential, but we got to be really careful about how much money we sink into it because there's only so much money that somebody's going to throw at this particular kind of cool.
We obviously don't have a lot of time, so I just want to give the car a lot more attitude, give it a little bit of our personality. Motor seems pretty solid, but basically I wanted to do fuel injection on it, lower the cover, obviously. So let's do a nice set of tires, restored brakes, suspension, clean the paint up. So
Making a good driver out
So
of
we're
it.
just buffing.
yeah. Oh yeah, just give it a plenty of attitude.
Here's the kicker. Since we're also going to be auctioning off all your bikes to see who can bring in the biggest profit, I thought it'd be a cool thing because it's here local. Y'all always see me go away and I come back and y'all are all bitching at me because I lost money. So I decided to let y'all go to the auction with me and
we get to watch him lose money.
yeah, you get
nice.
to watch.
Can we drink beer?
Hey, we don't have to snort
Yes.
tequila or anything like that, right?
I hope not, man. My snorting tequila days are over with.
All right.
Ever since I added cinnamon to tequila, that is not any fun anymore. So here's the plan. Since we're not exactly sure what kind of market there is for this car at auction, we're gonna use 3 of our go-to tricks right out of the Gas Monkey playbook. Make this car a little meaner, a little sexier, and still leave some meat on the bone.
First, we're gonna lower the stance. No surprise there. Secondly, we're gonna throw on some bigger wheels while trying to maintain that original factory look. The car's running great, so we'll keep the original motor. It just needs one major improvement to bring it up to Gas Monkey standards. So for our third trick, we're gonna be adding fuel injection. It'll improve the car's drivability and fuel consumption, which is key for a car that'll most likely become a daily driver.
Given our time frame, we're really fortunate that the paint and the interior are in decent shape. Little TLC from Mike and Kiki will help it show well. Sorry, Sue, no Ass Monkey for you this time. I want to keep the budget under 10 grand, but even then I'm going to be really nervous until I hear the word sold because I don't know if there's a ton of buyers for this one out there.
I'd be more concerned about getting it done on time.
Well, why are you standing here? Get to work.
That's a good point. All right, since we got a rush job here, I'm ready to get into it, guys. We're gonna go ahead and yank the suspension down. So all the suspension, the brakes off of it, gas tank has to come down, pull the motor. But once we get the motor out, we can go ahead and get the motor degreased, cleaned up, get ready to get painted, and just inspect any other maintenance you see along the way. Let's go ahead and make a note of it right now. Y'all know the drill. So if y'all ready, I am.
All right. And we can take this build nice and slow, right?
100%.
There you go.
So we just got the motor out of the 69 Riviera. Motor transmission, we're gonna take it out, we're gonna power wash it, degrease it a couple of times, then start knocking all the loose paint loose. Setting it on the floor. Everything's good on both inside as far as we can tell. The plan is to get it painted and ready to go back in the car.
I wanted to peep in here, so I'm gonna pull the valve cover real quick and we can turn it back on. This has a bit. What is this crap doing in there?
I don't know.
Just about now, I'm trying to remember why I insisted on removing the valve covers. The engine was running pretty well. And I always warn mechanics, whenever you go looking for trouble, you're gonna find it. This time, I found coolant inside the valve covers. Sludge monster! Anytime you find fluids where they're not supposed to be, something has gone terribly wrong somewhere.
My head gasket problem? Was that why they're so crusty dusty in there?
Sure didn't act like it.
But what's done is done, and we certainly can't send it back into the world like this, so we're gonna have to rebuild the motor. Let's get this thing over to Jamie's. Hopefully he can get this thing turned around for us pronto. One thing we don't have is the luxury of time.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
Don't y'all have stuff to do?
The monkeys back Richard into a corner.
Use that noggin that you're not using for hair.
You ready?
And the Riviera has it in for Aaron's beard.
We going backwards?
Yeah, and then we can probably go forward out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Are you just gonna turn it?
I was going to. I didn't want to hit that pole.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Caster's stuck.
Hey, let's go back out a little bit. Cutting curves, boy.
We pretty much have a three-step plan for getting our Riviera meaner and sexier in a rather short period of time. We have to have the car ready for the lake auction in 4 days. Unfortunately, one step, adding fuel injection, it's already on hold. Once we opened the motor up, we found coolant under the valve covers. So it's over at Jamie's getting rebuilt. Somebody open that door, please. And as for the second part of my plan, slapping on a set of custom-made 20 and 22-inch wheels that look identical to the factory wheels, well, that's hit a snag, too. Hey, guys, I got the wheels for the Riviera.
Awesome. All right. What do we get? American Racing, I see.
Yeah, but they're not custom. There wasn't enough time to get the factory look I wanted.
Yeah.
But you can see the similarity. Turns out if you have to do a build in under a week, you can pretty much scratch the word custom off of your parts list.
Oh, God, they're so heavy.
So I'm not ready to toss out my idea yet. The biggest problem is that it's got the windows, the kidney beans on it are too far out in comparison to the factory wheel.
Yeah.
The slots for inside the black of the pedals. But I thought that if we got this wheel and then we blacked out the pedal, even though it's below the window, it would work.
So you want us just to paint these windows?
Mm-hmm.
Take some taping skills.
That will take some serious taping skills.
I understand. Well, thanks,
You'll want them tomorrow, I'm sure.
You might most likely will be tomorrow.
Okay.
So 2 elements of our 3-pronged plan have gotten slightly sidetracked.
It's supposed to be fast and loud, not slow and exhausting.
So we're gonna move on to our 3rd element, which is lowering the stance.
Okay, you guys, give me a hand.
It's a Sunday, and no one wants to be here. But Aaron said if we can get the suspension back on the car and basically turn it into a roller, that we could go home. We already got the spring kit in, so got to give it a shot. Could be going home early. Looks huge. I'm installing the lowering kit, but we don't have the correct hardware on the shocks they gave us. The original shock that was in had a T-bar on the top with bolts going through it, and they didn't send us any of that good stuff. I think I'm gonna go dumpster dive real quick, find the old shocks, and see if they have the bars on them that I need to mount the shocks. I don't know if they went in the regular dumpster or the metal dumpster. Where's the other one? Eureka, I dumpster dived and I found it. Will you be my jack man?
Yep, you ready? Before Jeremy installs the shocks, I'd like to get a look at what kind of ride height we're gonna get with the coils that came in the kit.
The rear spring, it looks huge.
Okay, let's see how low it is. I think we lifted this car. I think our worn out old springs were lower than this. Little problem, we had a little snafu. The springs that we got were springs for a previous generation. They don't work right on this car. So they did go on, they just lifted the car a little bit. That's upsetting. I'm not kidding. So in a couple days, we'll get the correct springs for it, which will get me the ride height that I actually wanted, which is far lower than the current one. Guess we're not getting the suspension put in today.
Yeah, we're not going home early either.
Kiki's buffing down the Riviera this morning, so that gives the rest of us time to pull out our bikes and give them one last once-over before the auction.
I think the chain's slipping.
You guys remember a few weeks ago when Aaron was building the Harley. Richard cooked up a little contest to keep the rest of us guys busy.
How many of them got flats?
He had some bikes that he had picked up here and there collecting dust in the garage, so he let each one of us pick one along with $1,000 to fix it up. And the best part, Richard promised us a big prize for whoever's bike sold for the most profit. Of course, he hadn't told us what that is yet.
Go ahead. Let's see what this is about. Trying to get paid. What's going on?
Hey. Okay, don't y'all have stuff to do?
Yeah. Of course we do.
Yeah.
Find out the prize.
Yeah, what are we gonna win?
I haven't said what the prize is yet.
We know.
That's why we're here.
Why we're here.
The auction's in a couple of days.
Break bread, sucker.
Yeah,
This was your idea.
Yeah, we're just following up.
Well, I did discuss a couple ideas with Christy. How about a $100 gift card for the souvenir shop up front? Free uniforms for work.
We get those already.
Well, you're not supposed to. Okay, how about a week's worth of lunches at the bar and grill?
Oh,
No thanks.
So what's going on here? These guys are trying to pump me for what the prize is going to be on the motorcycle Mayhem.
And did you tell him?
Well, I'm telling everybody now. What I decided was, whichever one makes the most profit gets $1,000.
How's that gonna work? My bike's not worth what theirs is. How's that gonna compete with his
Because
Brody
I don't have
chopper?
any money hardly in most of these bikes. We're not going to go on straight profit. It's gross profit percentage. Whoever makes the most profit, percentage-wise.
I still don't see how that is gonna work.
Use that noggin that you're not using for hair.
I'm not an anesthesiologist. I can't do that kind of math.
What about my bike?
You did your bike your way, and don't really agree with it. So I don't know what your bike's gonna bring, and I don't really care.
I understand. Oh, I think mine will bring the most. It better.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens.
Maybe this is a good time for us to get back to work.
Y'all go pick on him. It's $1,000. Whoever makes the most profit.
All right. Man, I need to bone up on my math skills.
Nice job, Mike. This paint looks sweet.
Look at this.
Lickety split, sir.
That's right.
You were telling me you had some trouble with the heads.
Both heads were cracked.
Thank you for turning around so quick.
Absolutely.
So we're starting to pick up steam again on this build. We got our rebuilt motor back from Jamie, and I'm hoping the guys can set a land speed record getting it stabbed back in.
Holy smokes. You got 7 minutes to get that there.
Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I still need to install the fast electronic fuel injection kit and get everything fired up. I had the bumpers chromed, and we have to install those. And I still need to build the stainless steel exhaust. And since we only have 48 hours before the car has to be ready to go to the auction, well, you get the picture. We got to move.
Bro, this big takes a lot of fuel.
All right, I'm about to fire it up. You ready?
Keep trying to start it, see what it does. The good news is the motor wants to fire up, but we're gonna have to find the electronic problem that keeps shutting off the injectors.
Let's try and blow it up again.
Come on. Go ahead, come on. Oh, that's a 5. It's unhappy. When you go key on to see it squirt. You know, projects like this can really test the crew. All right, moving right along. Look at this. Boom. Jeez, I'm tired.
It's all got to get done.
It might not be the most technically difficult, but it is physically and mentally demanding, especially when we all have to be on the car at the same time.
Okay, cool. Everything's tight.
So up 1.25 inches, down 1 3/4 in the front. On our motorcycle Mayhem builds, it was pretty much every man for himself. But to get this Riviera done, we absolutely have to work as a team.
Looks fine right now. It really, really does.
Thankfully, just like the hot rods we build, my crew is a well-oiled machine.
All the monkeys are in a good mood. What's the dealio?
Well, maybe not the best mood. Everyone's pretty much fried.
Is the car ready to roll across the block? I mean, well, clean it.
Yeah, you know what? Everything on it works really nice. The upholstery turned out nice. We're happy with the motor. The transmission's good. It drives great. It stops great. Headlights, taillights, the whole kit and caboodle. I mean, it really, really happy.
Well, that's it, man. I mean, it's got to go across the auction block. Feel a lot better when I don't see it sitting in our shop. The bikes are already over there.
Yeah, the guys are going to go ahead and load it on the trailer right now so we can move it out first thing in the morning.
There we go. Looks rad, dude. You don't see many of this year built.
It's an interesting year, that's for sure. I mean, it's really sexy, man.
Good. Now we need to bring about 30 grand.
Wishful thinking, but hey, at least you got a finished car.
Coming up.
We are going to the auction, sir.
Motorcycle Madness puts the bikes on the block.
Let her rip, tater chip.
Can Aaron's Harley finally make Richard smile?
Woo! Welcome to the big show. I needed my guys to get the car ready for the lake auction in less than a week, and boy, did they deliver.
Now, I'm a huge fan of the previous generation of Riviera. Not to say that I'm not a fan of this one, I just never thought about it much. So when it rolled in, instantly in love. The only thing to do was make it cooler. Initially, we thought the 430 engine was in good shape, but once we pulled it, we found some issues. So we had to send it over to Jamie at WCH Engines to get rebuilt. Well, he got the motor back, it's painted the right color, but most importantly, it runs excellent. It's been dyno tested. We thought the carburetor was okay, but I really wanted to see what the original offering would do with fuel injection on it. So we put a fast, easy EFI 2.0 setup on it. The system drops on, and we're definitely believers in it. Now, of course, you know we're gonna lower the car, but we didn't need to do air ride. So what we did is we put lowering springs all the way around. We got it handled, and the stance on the car is exactly what I wanted. The car rides incredible.
Since we started out with such a good car, when it came to the paint and the interior, all we needed was Mike and Kiki to give it a little shine and make it sparkle. When it came to wheels and tires, there really wasn't time to order a custom set. So we turned to American Racing for some dead ringers to keep that Riviera with its original look.
And to sell that factory look, we machined the centers to accept the original Buick hubcaps. So we had a proper cap on a wheel that simulated the original one. This basically is what we were after. And to top everything off, I had Jeremy put all stainless exhaust on it. Now, instead of your typical 69 Riviera, we've got one that combines a classic look with modern performance of fuel injection and a mean gas monkey stance.
This is one badass hot rod, and it's going to auction and no reserve. You better call your daddy up and get him down here because we got the car for him.
Heck yeah.
$1,500 due, gonna be $28,555, $28,000, gonna be $500.
We are going to the auction, sir. League Dallas.
I hope y'all brought some money.
I did.
So today we're out at Lake Auction. It's not Pebble Beach, but there's still a lot of money here. I got a few things to sell here today, including the 69 Riviera, and I want a lot of that money to end up in my pocket.
Were we supposed to dress up?
Of course, all the monkeys are here too. Well, all except one. Aaron called me this morning and said he was feeling a little under the weather. What I really think is he's got a case of the I don't want to lose blues, because the first item up is going to settle a score.
Coming up next is lot number 904, and I'm hoping that Richard will tell us all about it.
All right, guys, this is a 2003 100-year anniversary Heritage Softail. Gave it a clean look, you know, slick, lower East Coast. You know, let's get fun and let's have some crazy. When I picked up the 03 Softail Harley, basically I thought the plan was to lose all the 100-year anniversary badging and turn it into a Gas Monkey original. But when I checked in on the build, Aaron had gone all rogue and was doing his own thing. I thought you told me that we were losing all our buttons.
And this wasn't what we discussed initially.
Now, Aaron thought that his ideas would bring the most bang for buck at auction, and I disagree. Frankly, things just went from bad to worse. You can get it right. And if I have to write it down, it'll be on your last check. This is the worst fight we've had since we started Gas Monkey. Aaron ended up finishing the bike his way, and it's not the bike I was hoping to bring to the Lake Auction today. Here you go, Aaron Kaufman original. Let's see where she goes. We're in for $9,500, and I'm worried we're not even gonna get that back. But at auction, just like in poker, you never let the other one see your hand. So I slapped a $15,000 minimum bid on it. Deal me in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard this is an Aaron Kaufman original. Here we go. And Harley Davidson. What do we got? 5,000 circuit and 5,000 married. Negative 6 and 7. 7,000 down 8,000 down 8,000 down 9. 8,000 down 9. 10,000 down 10,000 down 11,000 down. Aaron doesn't build many bikes.
What do you know? It actually jumped up to 10 grand pretty freaking fast, and I started thinking that there's a lot of bidders out there, and maybe it's the reserve that's keeping them out. Guys, reserve is off. Let's let her rip. Tater chip.
Let her rip. Ain't gonna make it a bit 10 to 5. A new bidder of 11,000. I get a bit 4. Bring it again. I ain't trying to get it. I get 12. I'm gonna make it a bit more of a 12. I ain't trying to get 5. So 5. You can do better. And 5. There you go. And 13,000. Now 13,500. I'm at 13,000. Then how do you get 5? And 5. There you go. 14. And 14 down. Yes, sir. Down 5.
I really wanted Aaron to be here to see how wrong he was, but right now I'm kind of glad that he's not, because his face would be one big, well, I told you so.
Listen to it, per 2.5, now 5, 5 and 7.5, 5 and a bit now gonna get it at 7.5 and 7.5 and 16. Anybody else? $16,250 once and twice. Sold. Another one laid down. That's right there. Buys the Aaron Kaufman original. $16,000.
So the bike pulled in 16 grand, and people may be thinking that, well, Aaron won the battle of the build. I think the jury's still out on that, because we don't know how much it would have brought if we'd have built it my way. And all the monkeys are here. Anyways, time to move on, because we got some other really important business to take care of. For the rest of the monkeys I've assembled here, well, it's nut cutting time. So y'all ready to see whose motorcycle brings more money?
Absolutely.
Remember, who makes the most money on their bike, most profits, percentage-wise, is gonna get $1,000. So let's get up there. Let's do it. Looks like Old Sleeves is up first.
From the Gas Monkey Garage, sparked by a mini build-off contest. This one will be lot number 911. A 2003 Big Bear Venom custom chopper.
All right, guys, this right here is a 113 cubic inch badass. Charles took this ugly, out-of-fashion 2003 chopper, got rid of some tacky graphics and accessories, added a new fork, tires, and really gave it a nice, clean line. When all was said and done, I'm in this bike for $3,500 bucks.
Let's go. Here it is. Here we got Charles built this one for you, ladies and gentlemen. What about to go on this one? I'm gonna bid. Here you got 5,000 a bit. And gonna bid 6,000 right there. And 7, 75, 75, 8,000, 81, 8,200 right there. Now 8,300, 8,300. Now gonna bid 84, 85, 85, 8,600. Now 7.
So the bidding started out pretty strong. I thought my bike would do real well, along the lines of like $10,000, $12,000, and that would put me in a pretty good position for the contest.
$8,700. Now pay, now time. Now gonna get $9,000. Now gonna get $9,000.
Come on, somebody get $10,000. Somebody got $10,000.
Now gonna get $9,000. It's sold right there. $8,800.
As a matter of fact, it didn't. It only brought $8,800. Right now, it's not looking so good.
Coming up,
we're selling.
Motorcycle Mayhem takes a surprising turn.
And now we have this, the Hondo.
And the Chopper Champ is finally revealed. The XP715 design, which would become the Buick Riviera, was originally created for which GM brand? Was it A. Oldsmobile, B. Mercury, C. Cadillac, or D. Chevrolet? The answer when we come back. The XP715 design, which would become the Buick Riviera, was originally created for which GM brand? The answer is C. Cadillac turned down the project, allowing Buick to scoop it up and bolster their flagging sales.
So the monkeys are out here with me at the lake auction today, and we're unloading all the bikes that they built. I'm gonna give whoever racks up the biggest percentage of profit margin 1,000 smackaroos. Charles's bike went up first and did pretty well, but there's still 4 more chances to outdo him, so pow, let's get to it.
What's next here? Lot number 901.
It's our BMW, and it was built by Kiki. So Kiki's plan was to turn this 73 BMW R75 into a dirt bike. Once he got the engine running, he got rid of the windjammer and spent his budget on new paint, new handlebars, and shorter fenders. Now, I'm in this bike for like 4,000 bitcoins. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Whoa!
And we're gonna start the bid here. And I'm gonna go $2,000. Let's go. And I'm gonna bid $2,000. I'm gonna get $3,000 there. And $3,000. And I'm gonna get $4,000 to go.
I really didn't know what to expect from my bike. I was thinking maybe like $3,000, but turns out that was what Richard bought it for. So to have any chance to win, I'm gonna need 3 times that.
And $4,000. Now I'm gonna get $5,000. Now I'm gonna get $5,000. 6,000. 52.50. Down 5,500. Now 750. And 7.5. Yes, sir. Now I'm gonna get 6,000. Now go 250.
Kiki's bike started out strong, but then it trickled down to like nickel and dime bids, and I could see the writing on the wall.
Now 61. Now get 2 down there. 3. And 3 down 4. 5.
Bids, well, they're fast and furious, but they're just not adding up to that much. Mr. Hammer, let it fall.
And that sold! Set around there for 66.
Well, it didn't do what I had hoped, but Richard got 66 for it. Can't complain. Made a profit. I had fun, so I still win.
We have next 903, a 1979 Harley Davidson Sportster XR flat tracker.
Go, Jeremy!
So, being a fabricator, Jeremy was definitely out of his element with this 79 Harley Davidson Sportster, but he still managed to repair the clutch, clean out some dents, and get Kiki to paint it up nice for him. He also lowered the stance, changed the seat, and the handlebars. Guys, what you got here is a very low-mile bike that started out all original. At the end of the day, you know, it's an entry-level Sportster, and I think you can have a damn good time on it. It's not a big-money bike, but Jeremy's got one advantage that the other guys don't. I picked up this bike really cheap as part of another deal, so I'm only in it for $2,000.
Bid to win right here in a Sportster. Start him up on the money. What do you got, sir? I'm at $1,000 right there. And $2,000. I gotta get 10. I gotta get a bit 2 pair. Now I get a bit $1,000 bid. I got about $2,000. Oh, I got about $2,000. I gotta get $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Harley Davidson.
So people weren't exactly knocking each other over to bid on my bike, but I can't say that was exactly shocking news. It was pretty much the worst year for a Harley Sportster.
$2,000 and now negative $2,000 down, $3,000 where, and Tony Mann negative 25. It's on the stage.
It looked really pretty, but I hadn't really built a bike before. Luckily at the auction, we didn't have to start it or drive it or prove that any of it was actually mechanically sound.
I gotta get $3,000 to go. 3 to 5 and 5 here, cover right there, 35, $4,000 down, 2 for Page. Get up there, Jeremy.
No, I'm not. I didn't dare stand on the block with the bike. Definitely didn't want to hype up a bike that didn't run properly or shift gears. So I just kind of sat back and let Richard own that mess.
45 of the biggest in there, 46, 47, now 40, out here, and 808. We're gonna go. And out here, down. Got it, down high. And I'm gonna get once, 4,900. We're gonna sell. Going twice, and a buy. Sold into the bike right there, Mr. Scotty buys $4,800.
Hopefully Richard's happy. Definitely got a lot of money for something that just looks shiny going on a little turntable.
Well, after 3 bikes, it looks like Charles's bike is still at the top of the heap, but it's any monkey's game. In fact, I'd put my money on the bike coming up right now.
Jason from Gas Monkey built this, a real 1970 Bonneville T120R.
So Jason didn't even know how to ride a bike, much less build one when he took on this classic Bonneville.
Oh, my.
But he salvaged the rusted tank, fixed the motor, gave it a new paint job and new handlebars, pretty much a complete restoration. We put it back to 100% original condition. This is one hell of an investment motorcycle. I'm in it for only $4,300, but it's worth a heck of a lot more.
Here we go. Here it is. And not gonna get how much? We're gonna get $3,000. Not gonna get $4,000 to go. And $4,000 to go. Not gonna get 4. 5. 5 of the bit. 5 of the 5. 5 of the bit. 5. Now 6,000. 6,000. Auctions on. And $7,000. Got him. And now 85. I love you, buddy. 85. $9,000. Jason, so far you're winning the competition. Here we go. And 5. Got him. $10,000. You're out. And $10,000. 10. And 10. 5. And now 10. 7. 50. There. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I have $11,000 right there. And 9, and 5, and now 750. And now, yes. Jason, you're setting the bar high, buddy. And I'm gonna get $12,000. He said, nope. I said, sold. Another one here in Lake Jason right there. Good job. You're winning the monkey battle right here today.
Jason's bike went for $11,750, well over double what I sank into it. Percentage-wise, he's sitting way above the others.
I didn't expect that bike of mine to go anywhere near that. It really did well. It looks like I got this contest sewn up. I mean, it's clear to me that mine had the most profit. I mean, it sold for $11,750.
Time. It depends, because there's still one more bike, dude.
All right, guys, right here's what I called it. This is Mike Coy's creation. So I gave what I thought was the simplest build, a Honda Trail 50 to Mike Coy, because I knew he was gonna have to help Aaron with the paint on his bike. And I figured I could just throw some crazy paint on it, and that would be it. Instead, he went full force. He added a new motor, paint, and used a rear-end conversion kit to turn the 2-wheeler into a 3-wheeler. He added graphics, handlebars, and even a new seat. And now we have this, the Hondo. I picked up the bike as part of another deal, so I'm only in it for about $1,500. And quite frankly, we'll be lucky if we get that back.
There's only one thing I gotta say. It comes with a date with Richard, ladies, so bid away.
He's a liar, I'm married, but this is the last bike. This one will decide the winner.
Here we go. And how can you go on the Hondo? How much? I don't know. And $2,000 right here. And what are you going to get? $2,500 down, 3,000. Get you. And 3,000 out of now. Going to get $3,000 to go. And 3,000 out of now. Going to get $3,500. And $3,000 bid. Now you get 35, $4,000. And 4,000 out of now. Going to get $4,000 to 45.
So out of all these bikes, this is the last one I thought would take off. But I guess Coy knows something I didn't.
And 45 there, down 4,750. Right there, down $5,000. And 5 up here, 5, down 250. And 5 there, 51, 52. We're selling. And we don't dare. You'll never find another one like it. And 53. Once. We're going to go twice. Sold. $5,200. Mr. Scotty buys it again. $5,200. Sold them right there. Sold them. The Hondo closed out at almost 3 times what I had in it. So percentage-wise, Coy wins.
Sorry, sir. You got second place. I don't know what happened. I think the most that a Z50 has ever sold for was like $3,500.
He just set a world record.
Guinness World Record, son.
He's gonna get his name somewhere.
Smashed it.
Yeah, you did. Right here. Yeah. It was awesome.
All right, guys, I guess the next round's on me.
Coming up, Richard has big dreams for the Riviera.
Let's start the bidding in like $2 million, maybe.
What's going on here?
Then can he and Aaron finally bury the hatchet?
Nah, I don't want to talk about it.
You know, I'm still a little bit bitter my bike didn't come in first. We did spend 43 and I made 11,750. Boom.
Yeah, how much was mine?
I don't know how much was in yours.
Like $1,500, and I made 52, so I made 38.
Okay,
That's
so technically,
over 200%.
okay, so technically on percentage you win, but in cash in hand, which is what Richard's all about, I win.
You know how else I know I won?
Because your name's Hondo.
Because I won.
Okay, back to Gas Monkey action here. Lot number 1142, low, long, and lean. Richard, tell us about this car, please.
All right, guys, here we go. We've got a 1969 Buick Riviera. Black, white interior. This is the car we built for lake auction. So now that we've unloaded all the bikes, it's time to get down to real Gas Monkey business. You know, the kind with 4 wheels. We decided that we had a good car to start with, and we turned it loose. Let me tell you, this is killer. From the get-go, we were taking a risk with this Riviera. We really wanted to give it the Gas Monkey attitude, but if we went too far with it, well, we could outspend our profit margin. It's fuel injected. This is a car that you can literally get in, drive every single day, grocery getter, what have you. But then when you turn up at Cars and Coffee, people are gonna go, what the hell, that is cool. Now it's time to roll the dice. I've sank 20 grand into this, and if there's enough money in the room, I'd like to see 30 grand when the gavel drops. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with thinking big, right? So let's start the bidding in like, I don't know, 2 million maybe? I don't know, where do you want to start it?
Okay, just asking. Anyone to give $2 million right now? Okay, just asking. All right, let's go. Here it is, a show car, ladies and gentlemen, from the show. Fast and loud, let's go. I'm going to give on this one. And 10, 11, and 12,000. Now they're not going to get 12 pair. 5 out of 13,000. Now they're not going to get 14,000. Now they're not going to get 15 pair. Now they're going to get a little 15.
So the bidding started out like I like my women, hot.
And 15, now going to go 16,000. All 16,000. Now they're not going to get 70 pounds. 18, 18,000. Now they're not going to be 18. Not going to be 19. And now 20. Ready to ride, ready to drive, ready to shine. Let's go. Now going to get 20. Now 21.
It pretty much hit 20 grand in the blink of these pretty brown peepers. That's when I started to get that warm feeling in my wallet because anything after that, well, it's pure profit.
And gonna be 5, and 5 down, 22, and 2, now 5, and 2 don't care, now a little bit, we're to 7, and 22, 5, 23, and 3 down, 5, and 3 don't care.
But then the nickel and dime bidding started, and you know what that means. My money train was starting to slow down.
Now 3, 5, and 3 don't care, now gonna be 5, now gonna be 24,000, and 4, now 5, gonna be a little friendly competition going.
It's pretty much down to 2 bidders. Now I can't see one of them, but the other one is standing right next to me. This is a badass ride. It looks good.
I'll take it, get a bit 6, 5, got it, and 27,000, 7, 5, another bit once, and we're gonna go twice, 27, 5, you blew the knockout blow right there. So right there, 27,000.
Congrats, man. You'll like it, dude. That's a killer car.
My name's Jim West. My wife and I came looking for a 56 or 7 Chevrolet pickup, but the Riviera caught our eye. Loved the body style, the stance, the custom wheels they put on it, and definitely when they made it fuel injected. Just had to have it. I love fuel injected.
Kick ass. Hey, congratulations, man. So there you go. The bidding closed at $27,000. And sure, I'd always like to make more, but $7,000 profit on a 1-week build, I'll take that any day. All in all, Gas Monkey had a really good showing today. I guess it's not such a bad idea to let the monkeys out of the zoo every now and then. All right, we're done here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's
going on here?
9, 10 $100 bills.
Just getting paid. For what?
He won the bike contest.
You won the contest?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
I knew I had
it. Made some do-re-mi. So how'd the car do?
Oh, the Rivy. You'd have been there, you'd know.
I heard it did okay. What was the final number?
27,000.
Cool. Right on, man. That's neat.
And they seemed happy. I talked to them afterwards. They
Cool.
seemed to dig it. And,
Well, we just barely made it by the hair of chinny chin chin.
Well, that's a long ways for you.
And then how'd the Harley do?
Your bike? Nah, I don't want to talk about it.
Why is that?
Because I didn't like it, but it brought 16 G's, man.
What's not to like about 16 grand?
There's nothing not to like
Softail?
about 16 grand because I was amazed. I figured that bike could be, 10, 11 at the most.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand. I mean, when we started the build, I know you really wanted a slammed East LA lowrider bike, but I think I probably would have had about 30 grand in the bike by the time we got there.
That's a point.
So I'm glad it did well. I really am.
You know the rough patch that Aaron and I hit during the Harley build? Well, you know what they say. Money heals all wounds. Well, at least that's what I say, especially since Aaron's version of the bike did okay. So, there you go. 16 G's on that one.
It's pretty strong for a
No, it's
Softail.
really strong.
You know what I say? I was right all along.
Well, congratulations, sir.
Good day for Mike Coy, good day for gas, monkey.
Excellent. I'll get back at it.
Thanks, sucker.
Really? I give you money and you call me a sucker. I guess I am. Give me money.
শুধু আমার ঘরেই না, আমার পরামর্শ এখন গ্রামের অনেকের ঘরে এবং খাবারের চালে শ্যামলী সিমেন্ট শিট। শ্যামলী সিমেন্ট শিট আজীবন সুপারহিট।
বাবা দেখো প্লেন। বাবা আমি বড় হয়ে প্লেন চালাবো, তুমি আমার পাশে বসবে আর আচ্ছা বাবা, আমি আম্মুকে দেখিনি কেন?
জানা জানাতে সবখানে তুমি তুমি আমার সব, তোমার সবটাই আমি। লাভ ইউ বাবা, তোমাকে ভালোবাসি।
আমার বাচ্চাকে ছাড়া একটা সেকেন্ড 1000বার মৃত্যুর চেয়ে বেশি কষ্টের মনে হচ্ছে। আমার বাচ্চা আমাকে দিয়ে দেন। আমি যে কয়টা দিন বাঁচবো আমি আমার বাচ্চাটাকে সাথে নিয়ে থাকতে চাই।
গোল্ড মার্কে নিখাত স্বাদে হয়েছে মেঘ। গোল্ড মার্কে নিখাত স্বাদে হয়েছে মেঘ।
কি কেমন হয়েছে?
আছে মোটামুটি।
মোটামুটি আচ্ছা, অসুবিধা নেই, নেক্সট টাইম ইনশাল্লাহ আরো ভালো করে রান্না করে দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করবো। পানি দিয়ে নি, দেখো তো, দাঁড়াও পানি এনে দিই।
দোস্ত, গানে যদি কাজ না দেয়, বুদ্ধি নাম্বার 2, ও রান্নার প্রশংসা করো। খাবি আর আওয়াজ করতে থাকি, প্রশংসা করে একদম ভাসিয়ে দিই।
কিন্তু রান্না যদি ভালো না হয়?
আরে বেটা, চা দেবে তাই খাবে। যদি বিষ দেয়, বিষও খেয়ে নিবি, বলবি হানির মতো মিষ্টি।
বউয়ের রান্না খাওয়া খুব শখ না? তার রান্না খাওয়াচ্ছে, এবার বুঝবি কত তরকারিতে কত লবণ।
হ্যালো ম্যাম, গুড ডে। হ্যালো ম্যাম। হ্যালো ম্যাম।
মনে হচ্ছে আপনি কিছু বলতে চাচ্ছেন।
ম্যাম আমি জানি আপনি অর্ডার করেননি, এটা কমপ্লিমেন্টারি।
সরাসরি বলুন।
সরাসরি বলবো? ও ম্যাম, কমপ্লেন বক্সটা রিসিপশনে গিয়ে হাতের ডান দিকে।
সাজিয়েছি মেঘ ঢেকে।
চিঠি লাগবে না, মুখে বলেন।
মুখে বলতে পারবো না, আমি তোতলা।
তুমি আসবে বলে
কি করছি আমি?
নোংরা গালি।
ডেকেছি ভালোবেসে, তোমায় বড্ড প্রয়োজন।
কি বলছে তোতলা?
কই তো তোতলাই নাই।
তারপর
কাজে দিচ্ছে।
বড্ড প্রয়োজন।
কোনটা জানো?
ওই যে বলেছিলেন না।
What Bri? Why Bri so surprised? 25 năm 17, 25 năm 17. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Bri. Xem thêm. Có anime gì xem tiếp không? Anime gì xem tiếp không? Mạo 2099. Wow, look so bullshit. Gì nhỉ? Tú. Alo. Tối mai sang nhà Cương lên luôn ta. Trưa mai sang lấy luôn ta. Sang nhà. Ây da, khó nghĩ quá. Hát tu tinh. It's so hard, Bri. Được cái sĩ gạo huyền này. Trăm 24 đi. Đọc chấp 124 đi. Bri ra số. Ai da. Brujasu ảo thật đấy. Bro muốn tự kiểm chứng hỏi chấm. Một chút nghiêm túc ấy. Ok. Thú thị. Ai à? Veri này là lữ thần này. Chiều này đã từng khiến Arthur bị thương. Ây da, Lancelot cực kinh ấy. Cánh của ta bị nhổ. Đôi mắt người bị chiếu phủ bóng tối và thù hận. Hồi chấm Bri 25907. Ok. Thời gian đang trôi. Phép mộc Arthur dần mạnh lên. Ok. Team ai đến này? Đa Buzu à, xin. Hay à. Bro được miễn phí một thanh kiếm cực binh. Kiếm này Xem một chút đồ đấy. Bẹp. Con này nhót. Rồi bẹp. Ôi mình đổi. Rồi đây bắn phát chiều nhót hết rồi. Mình chết luôn. Cái gì mà lại thua. Game sắm cứt. Xuống cuối luôn ạ, chấp một lõi vàng luôn. Hay đấy, cái này hay đấy. Thế này đi. 500 triệu, 600 triệu tiền. Thua hả? Ui rồi ôi, 44 caram xin người. Khỏe thế. Very so strong. Mày nhót. Bên dưới nhót rồi, giết bên trên rồi. Mở cửa đi nhót, let's go. Một bán chết. Đau á. Đánh đau đấy. $200 triệu máu. Một đường ke nhót. Ôi chết mình luôn đi. Khỏe thế nhở? Thua suốt này. Không biết cần cái gì. Cái này đi. Bém. Đây rồi. Máy. Vẫn còn à? Điều bận lòng hôm nay để nhớ khi cầm tay. Có thể sưởi ấm tim người. Mày nhót. Bom.